rather are very expensive these days. Yes, we know. So a lot of people are not traveling to New York and Boston and Houston and Dallas and Fort Lauderdale and South Africa. I'm not saying they will not, but the numbers have decreased, right? So now that the numbers have decreased, it means that this should be a very good time for our habits to change, right? We can start to realize that there's a lot about Nigeria that we do not know about. So, why are you not considering touring places in Nigeria? Are you? I know I am. Let me list the countries I've visited before I open the phone. Sorry, the states I have visited before I open the phone lines. I'd like you to call in. Tell me how many states you visited in this country and how many you would like to visit, if not all of them. My plan ultimately is to visit all the states in the Federation. So here are the states I have visited in this country. So obviously I live in River State. That's done. That's dusted. Bayelsa, obviously, I was also, I'm part of that place as well. Cross River, Akwa Ibom, I visited. Obviously, Imo State, Abia State, obviously, Anambra State, I visited, Edo State, born, Lagos, yes, Ogun, yes, Ondo, yes, because Akure was not far from Benin, so we're supposed to go there. So yeah, I visited. How many states have I mentioned? Let's start again, please. Yeah, by Cross River, Lexi, obviously, I visited the FCT, that's 11, Kaduna, that's 12. Where else? Enugu. Oh, yes, that's 13. I visited Enugu as well. That's 13. Kogi, 14 states. All right. So, I have done 14. I haven't visited Benue yet. I haven't visited Jos yet. Taraba, Yobe, Sokoto, Jigawa. Yeah, funny enough, I haven't been to Lule. 07923 002 01723 00793 00893 at Nigeria PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X at Nigeria Info PH. WhatsApp and Telegram is available on 0809 030 6416 0809 030 6416.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Straight up back on WhatsApp, Benson Miga Akure in those but it's not only for the greener pastures, but also to make international contacts. I cannot travel these Nigerian roads and have fish boats everywhere, Benson. All right, so yes, it's a big problem talking about the road infrastructure. The figures don't lie. The figures are not lying. Once again, all right. 22% drop in flights out of the country in the past 3 years. In fact, it got to a point where I was at the international airport in Lagos last year. And usually, if you are going to take a local flight, right, from Lagos, usually by 6 o'clock or 5:30, you see the place is already rowdy. People are moving around. We were only 25 people on board the plane that brought me back to Port Harcourt last year. Only 25 of us. Only 25 of us. A lot of people are not traveling because it's expensive. And so if it's expensive to even fly within Nigeria, talk more about traveling abroad. So rather than spending 5 billion naira and not be able to travel abroad, why don't you spend that 5 billion naira and go to another city in Nigeria that you haven't visited? I'm just saying. Now this one says, I'm from Imo State, staying here in Port Harcourt, all right? And I have visited 27 states in Nigeria, but I want to jackpot. Yeah, you want to jackpot? Hey, I cannot fault you for your jackpot plans. No, we don't fault you. All right, this one here is from TJ. TJ says, Ju, good morning. Well, I have visited at least 22 states, more than you have in Nigeria. My job as a doctor has been able to afford me the opportunity to see various parts of this country. Even though I mentioned I visited, I even worked there for 6 months. But I tell you honestly, there are lots of beautiful places in Nigeria, but because of the poor road, well, that may be true. I feel it's bad that we have charity. Nigeria is a pretty big country, yes. But there are connections everywhere. The question is, how safe are these connections? Maybe that's why the trans-coastal line will work. I don't know.
Your info. Right back after this. This is
it's going to be summer break very shortly. You know, that July, August period when people will want to travel abroad. It's summer bud, summer goals, right? But in the past 2 years, the airline industry has witnessed a very sharp decline in the number of passengers coming to and leaving from Nigeria. Now, I have friends earlier in the year who visited the country for a wedding, and then also some who came, you know, for some interesting things, a funeral and all those kind of things. You know how these things happen in this country. And they all had the same thing in common. They spent, in fact, one particular person said he spent just about $350, right, flying from Germany, right, within Europe anyway. But when he arrived in Nigeria, and he was, because he didn't know when he was going to return, right? So he couldn't fix the time because of what he had to do. And so when he was very certain that, look, okay, we've done this, I've gone to see the sites, I've gone to do this, now is my time to book the flight. Say, Jude, can you imagine? This was last year. I'm seeing a flight to my hometown where I have my family for $1,450. $1,000. Meanwhile, he moved around the EU with $350. Now, there are other issues to be responsible for this. I'm not going to go there right now. But where I'm focused on this morning is that now that a lot of people, because of the cost of traveling, are not able to have, you know, holidays outside Nigeria, or they're reconsidering, the question is, have you looked at what is in your backyard? Have you looked at what is within the shores of Nigeria? And like I stated, I've given up states I've visited for a variety of reasons. Some of those states I visited were for job interviews. Others were for wedding ceremonies. Others, I was invited to some party. You know, one or two. There was one fine guy that said, come now, let's say. I said, okay, I no get work now. I make I go. You know what I mean? Brethren, am I saying something? All right. So, but the point is, I visited just about 20 states in this country. How many of you visited? How many are you considering visiting? Now, I've never been to Taraba. And I am not working for the Ministry of Tourism in Taraba. But my friend swears on all that he holds dear that anybody who visits Taraba right now would not regret it. Question is, your travel habits. Now finances have come into play. Are you looking inwards? So when you call in, how many states have you visited in this country? How many states do you look forward to visiting? And do you think the habits of Nigerians is affected by the cost of travel? Let's have a conversation, shall we? We shall.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
With Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
017-923-0003, 0817923-0007. By 2.3, good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt.
Yeah, Jude, Mr. Zion, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Another interesting discourse you brought again, looking inward. On how to do, right?
Yes. Why are we not looking inwards? Or are you looking inwards to travel?
Well, before I should be looking inward, are the facilities there? Structures, are they there? The security, is it there? Number two, the relaxation points, are they there? The attractions, are they there?
Well, for Taraba, my friend swears that anybody who visits, he says Taraba is like visiting Kenya right now. That's what he says.
Right now.
Yes.
Yeah, well, because someone took the opportunity of somebody catch into the privileges to design it like that. But what about the security aspect of it? Which we cannot overlook. Mr. Jude.
Yes, please.
When we say Nigeria is blessed, I found out that people who don't understand this phrase are people who have never traveled. They have never traveled, yes, they have not traveled. I've managed to travel at least a large portion of the states in Nigeria. I'm one of those people that will say that. But the southeast have conquered all. Have conquered them all. Then few all the west. My challenge more of is the north, especially those are the areas being to more of. For instance, take our state, Rivers State. It's one state that who can read, who can think, and who have imagination. Oh, what are you going to Dubai to do? For instance, look at this Eyorokoto I always talk about. To a point, you think I'm from Eyorokoto. I'm not from there. But I've been there and I've seen the potential, the tourism potential. That alone is like a kingdom come. Do you know, even starting from the local... Hello, Jude?
I'm listening to you, please. Go on. I'm listening to you.
What government chairman to budget 1 year annual budget of that state to invest in tourism, uplift the fishing areas. If you have to redredge the area, claim some land so that the closer to go down to the ocean. Now, what about the short of the people? Unless them, come with your masquerade, come with your dance, come with your this, come with your that. Okay, we want to know our Asian kind of food. This is people that think, that reason like this. Annually, either 3-4 times, Eyorokoto cooking festival, Eyorokoto fish exhibition, Eyorokoto dance exhibition. You promulgate all this into, thank God, we are talking about a global community. Who told you people will not come to River State? Jude, you are here talking about bole and fish every day on this your radio because you grew up from where? The
Rivers.
Plantain, this thing, environment, the river, which is Elekaya. Is it not so?
Yes.
And somebody picked that idea. We saw the last edition of the Bole Festival.
Oh, yeah. I haven't met with the organizer. That's true. Yeah.
Have you met with the organizers?
Yes, I did.
And I said that the organizers are holding you big time. They should make you the brand ambassador of fish. I'm not saying because you are there. I'm only standing for the truth. Your face, your portrait must be there every time there is Bole Festival in River State. Look at what you did. You ignite a path. Somebody pick it. Today, Bole Festival is global in our region. Even though the government have not bought into it, organizations have not bought into it, but the few who are doing it, do you know how much per revenue River State made on that period? Why can't we promulgate other ones? Your colleague, you came and you talk about they have the best granite in their area. I'm talking about the Ezemo in your studio.
Yes, the Ogbakri. Ogbakri granite, yes.
Okay. Why can't the Ogbakri people, the local government chairman, invest in this cause? We are going to Dubai. We are going to America. We are going to China. My brother, it's a slave mentality. It's a slave mentality. We are relocating, we are Japan. It's a slave mentality. You have all what you take to grow your own. Before I leave the floor, Jude, one of those people they deported back to this country, his testimonies was he sold his car.
Sold his car?
About 50 million.
Sold his car?
To relocate with his family. Now they have deported them back. Not even up to 3 months. Can you see the loss? You have 50 million. You cannot invest there in River State. You cannot invest there in Port Harcourt. You have 50 million. You cannot help small-scale business people. You have 15 million. You cannot look into agriculture. Oh, food, oh. And now they don't deport you. All your money has gone. Mentality are the people that think that America is better than Nigeria. Kenya is better than Nigeria. When you have all what it takes. We traveled across the 9 Niger Delta states in one of our exhibitions, sir. Of course, with the Port Harcourt people, we conquer everywhere. But there were lessons and documents we kept for our children, organization to promote and work with.
Oh dear. I think that was a truncation of the call. Apologies there. Maybe ran out of airtime. But yeah, it makes a good point, right? It makes a good point. Yes, you want people to go to your place, you have to work on security. But once again, necessity is the mother of all invention. I say this again. Necessity is the mother of all invention. Now that it is necessary that, look, fine, some of us cannot travel to the UK right now. Some people are even thinking about bringing the UK to us, you know. So where would you like to visit in Nigeria? There's some great places. Emmanuel is on the line from Port Harcourt. Emmanuel, good morning to you.
Morning, sir.
Good morning.
What I want to say about this tradition or development, or in terms of making your own place better, in terms of what the other states in Nigeria said about their place. Well, therefore, to develop our land, to make our land work. Understand? I wish maybe there's no government in Nigeria. Everybody should just think of what would be better for him and his state or his country. I believe all of us, so many of us have good ideas. You understand? Because our leaders there, I don't know what they're doing. Even our local government chairman or whatever, they are supposed to be doing better than we are. That is even outside, because they are the one handling the money of this country and the state and the local government. But all they think is how they will just go outside country and invest. See, we are not hungry people. We are not hungry before. Nigerians produce food people. We don't depend on importation of food. We know we import some like maybe we have foreign labor. Yes, but we still have the ones we produce. What is Boko Haram do? We have president. We have governors. We have army. We have navy. We have the force. Boko Haram is pushing our brothers and sisters that are there to farm, and we say we have government. No, we don't have any government. There's no government in Nigeria because we are more than what we are standing on now. I remember those when I was growing up. We hear about Okonati, Rainbow. There are some things, some shows they do in Rainbow. At least in times of school like this, we go to beach to flex. Both Papa, Mama, December time. You see everybody, you see everybody bubbling up. They dance their tradition dance. I don't know what Ontario has come up from this life. But for me, I am Nigeria. I'm a black man. I can never be like Oyibo. And I'm not in a haste to go to London. Here will be better. And I will, next year, I'm a shoemaker. I'm a cobbler. I pray that one day God will give me money to have an industry in this land.
Yes.
I need it in this land.
We need people like you to have your businesses become successful, Emmanuel.
So that's my own.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel. We need your business. You're a cobbler. We need your business to grow to the point where people will come over to Port Harcourt to make shoes from you. Muriel is on the line from Okrika. Good morning, Muriel. Hello, Muriel. Good morning. Okay. Hello, Muriel. Oh dear. Hello, Muriel from Okrika. Good morning. Oh dear. Anyway, let me read your messages. Okay, Jude, good morning. I really wish I had the funds and the time to visit all the states in Nigeria. I have visited close to 20 states in Nigeria. Some tourist places I've visited include Oyo State, a good tourism site, Bowers Tower, Jesha Waterfall. Oh, in Osun State. Ikogosi Warm Spring. Dankwa Dam in Gombe. I haven't been there. I haven't been to Gombe State. There's also a resort in Badagry. That's an experience. The Oluma Rock in Ogun State. That's Justin from Igrita. Yes, that's a place I think a lot of people should visit as well. Nigerian roads leave a lot to be desired, and some facilities in the places we're supposed to be traveling to are something else. Then the possibility of getting kidnapped is another thing. I know. From medical expenses that might be necessary after taking anyhow roads to ransom money that doesn't even guarantee that they'll let the person go. Which money are we saving by taking our road to tour Nigeria? Where exactly are we going? That is so important to worth the risk. Even Obudukatu Ranch, no BM. Jude, I must be honest with you. Even when I am in London, there are areas I wouldn't go to anymore. If people like, they should call me bourgeois or proud. I don't care. If I need to meet with someone from those areas, they can come out to me physically, or you can reach stay where we are and jump on a Zoom call. After all, internet connectivity in London is not provided by a certain telecommunications company in Nigeria that obviously is trying to frustrate their customer souls. Well, you can just say all of them. I think everybody has a complaint about all the telecom providers, and rightfully so. Anyway, I leave you with that thought this morning. Please do consider. Yes, there are risks involved. I'm not saying overlook them, but do consider. All right, let's get to our draws this morning.